Today we have one goal and one goal only. It is to break the record for spending the most amount of money in one transfer window in FIFA career mode history. This is my world record attempt. We are going to attempt to spend billions upon billions upon billions of pounds today, buying the best players in the world, pretty much rebuilding a team from the bottom to the top, and again, breaking that world record, spending the most amount of money physically possible. Now to do this, there are going to be some guidelines for this video, because spending the most amount of money in career mode history, there's a few things to go into it. How do we do it? How do we get the money? Can we sell players? How do we manage the team in order to get more money? Let's just answer all these questions and get the rules out of the way early. So 4 rules. That is all it takes for this episode. The first is that the money will be given to us via mods. We will have the unlimited money mod in FIFA so that we can spend as much money as physically possible, but there will be some restrictions to make this a bit of a challenge. First off, every offer must be fair. We must be within the price range of how much the player is valued for. We have to take a fair and legitimate offer, meaning we can't just go ahead and offer 999 million for each player, because every team will go ahead and accept that, and then we'll just end up spending, that amount of money. The third rule, transfers all must be made during the summer transfer window. The first transfer window is all we have to make these signings, and there will be no selling or releasing any players on the team that we start out with in order to make room to buy more players. We have to work with what we have. So I hope that all clears everything up. I hope everything is sort of sorted after that. The only kind of cheat we'll be using today is to get the unlimited money. Everything else has to be done legitimately. Again, no releasing, selling, none of that will happen. So let's go. Let's start. We'll use the 60% increase, even though it doesn't matter because we're getting unlimited money to begin with. But the next decision is which team to sign with. So this is going to be a bit weird and strange. You're probably wondering why this Swedish team is now in the Premier League, and you're going to be wondering why it's the team we're going to be controlling. Well, here's why. Since we can't sell or release any players, I've decided to choose this team because it is the team that contains the least amount of players on a squad in the entirety of FIFA. So I want to say this team as well isn't even technically supposed to be in FIFA anymore. I believe they got relegated, but they're still in FIFA, and they're now in the Premier League. So they've been relegated in real life, but they've been upgraded here and promoted to the Premier League in today's video. But yes, the reason I'm choosing them, they have a squad that contains 18 players, which means we're going to be able to sign more players than any other team in the game. So for the squad, you can see we are into the manager mode, and we have 1 billion pounds. But like I mentioned, with the unlimited money mod, whenever we sign a player, we'll spend that money, and then the transfer budget will reset to 1 billion right away. So at the end, we'll be able to sort through how much money we've made via the transfers, but our transfer budget will always stay at 1 billion pounds. And here's what I mean about the smallest club in FIFA. They literally have no players on the reserves. I can't even scroll down anymore. They have a starting 11. They have 7 substitutes and no reserves at all. It's no wonder this team got relegated. I mean, they don't even have players on loan. This is it for the entire team. This is it. This is how many players they have, 18 in total. Now, there are a few other teams that only have 18 as well. I believe there's 4 in total. I don't know why I went with this one. It was just the first one that was on the list. So we're controlling them today. So yes, let's go. Let's get started. And with this team only having 18 players, the max squad size is 52. Do the math. We are going to be signing 34 players today. How much money will that be? Well, that's the record we're going to be trying to break. So let the journey begin. Here is the first set of players that we are going to be trying to sign. These are literally the top 5 highest rated players in FIFA, and potentially the highest valued players in FIFA. So let's go. You see this little price on the right between 106 and 148. So what we're going to do is offer exactly that, and we're going to use the recommended prices unless the teams don't want to sell them. And again, I could switch this so we could buy them, but remember, the only mods we're using today are the mods to give us unlimited money. So that means no Cristiano Ronaldo on this team, but I don't think there's going to be a Neymar either. No, they don't want to sell Neymar either. So we're off to an absolutely terrible start. Van Dijk, Messi, and Oblak, though, that is going to be well over 300 million already spent, literally not even a minute into the episode. And here we go. The offers are in, and the players are signing. The first one in, Virgil van Dijk, for a total of, let's see what he accepted for, 122 million pounds. Next up, Oblak and Messi Oblak coming in at 101.7 million accepted, and Messi coming in at a total of 140. Oh my god. So yeah, already we're into it, and we've spent a total of 364 million pounds. 364 million, 3 players. Yeah, think of what this is going to be at the end of it. Oh yeah, and I should note that you can see down below the offer for their wages. I've just not counted that for this episode. We're just counting the transfer offer. Wages have nothing to do. Some of the wages may be higher than others. I just want to make sure we sign these players for sure, and with unlimited money, we'll offer them whatever contract they so please. Okay, so next we're going to go for just a massive batch of players. We're going to do them all at once, and this is going to be well over $1 billion that we're about to spend. I'm searching the last player right now in this batch. Bernardo Silva is the end of it. We have Silva, Dybala, Ter Stegen, Aguero, Sterling, Salah, Mane, Harry Kane, Alisson, Lewandowski, De Bruyne. Imagine signing all of these players in 1 week. That's what we're about to do. Delegate to buy. This might be one of the most expensive players we do so far. Kevin De Bruyne, Lewandowski, he's going to be around 160 mil. Alisson, surprisingly, is going to be under 100 mil. Harry Kane, max of 145 mil bid is what we put in for him. Mane, expensive. Salah, expensive. These guys are all within the top 20 most expensive footballers in the world, according to FIFA 20, according to FIFA, which is kind of where I'm basing this off of. What I have pulled up, you guys can't see it, but it's on my second screen as RIP Piemonte Calcio. Just never want to sell anyone. Back to what I was saying though, on my second screen is just a list of all of the highest valued players in FIFA. So I'm just scrolling down, offering for them, and going on from there. Okay, these agreements are about to be monumentous, and this doesn't mean we signed them yet, but 110 mil for Mane accepted, 122 for KDB. I'm going to just save you the time and spare you the agony, and we're going to go offer all these contracts off camera and get back to you with what is going to be an insanely large number. Okay, this could be the most cluttered inbox you've ever seen. All of these players accepted. We did have a few issues, specifically with Man City. First off, apparently our offer for Bernardo Silva was too low. 107 mil. They said no. They just passed on it. And then also, I'm just an idiot, and I forgot to offer Aguero a contract, so he passed on us. So 2 players that I can't sign now, but don't worry, we can wait a few weeks, and we should be able to sign them in the future. But look at all these players we have signed. I'll run through them real quick. We got... Hold on. What do we start with? Where do we even begin at this point? Our De Bruyne for 122, Mane for 110, Alisson for 89, Kane for 125, Sterling for 101, Lewandowski 113, Salah 105, Ter Stegen 97, and that's it for this batch, coming in at a whopping total of 1,229,500,000 pounds is what we've spent so far, and I could have swear this episode's probably not even 6 minutes in, or maybe it is. Comment down below what minute we're at right now, please. And this is crazy. Looking through the team, we only still have 29 players on the roster. Can you imagine? We still are going to be able to sign upwards of, wait, let me do the math. 1, carry the 9, carry the 6, carry the 2, carry the 5, carry the 1, and we are still going to be, no, I was kidding there. We are still going to be able to sign over 21 players. Sorry, math is hard. 23 players. Yeah, okay, all that math for nothing. Right, I think this is batch number 3. I think it is. Has to be. Maybe, no, yeah, batch number 3. It's like we're baking cookies at this point, and we have a good amount of players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 players in this batch to sign, which of course will leave us with 11 more signings. So after these, assuming they all accept, we can just do one more batch, and that will be it. My goal is to have at least 3 billion. I think we can get the 3 billion. That's such a large number, and wow, I didn't even think we'd get this far. 2 billion I thought would be big. We're now pushing 3 or 4. Okay, Bernardo Silva, we can't mess this one up this time. Wait, what? The player's not for sale as the team doesn't have enough depth. What? They were just letting us offer for him like a minute ago. Right? Silva is now gone. Okay. Toni Kroos in here. There you go. Offer has been sent. Jadon Sancho up next. I'm just doing this right here to make sure that you guys see that I'm not messing with anything, and I'm doing this all legitimately. If these players don't accept at these prices, if they say it's too low, what more can I do? But nothing really, because these are kind of the rules. This is what we are basing this around. Yo, Man City don't want to sell anyone. Are you kidding me? Man City, you're just giving me more of a reason to hate you in career mode. Kimmich and then Timo Werner, and then hopefully all these dudes will be signed. No, man, Casemiro. Yo, I'm trying to offer like what they're valued at, and half these clubs are saying no. Another transfer offer broke down. Conte and Casemiro. I knew this would happen, so maybe we're gonna have to offer a bit more. All right, at least Verratti accepts. Someone wants to join our team for a reasonable price. I feel like what we're offering these clubs is more than fair. It's just hard because I don't want to break the rules and offer more than I'm supposed to, but at least for these few players right here, I don't even know if they're going to let us offer for Aguero at this point because we offered too low and it wouldn't let us sign Sane or Bernardo Silva. We're just going to have to offer a bit more once these players come back on the market. Oh my God, again with this. Roberto Firmino now, they won't sell him too. Another player to add to this long list. Koulibaly accepts, thank you. Oh boy. At this point, more players are denying us than accepting us, and it's because we're offering too low. I'm trying to stay true to these rules to make sure everything is good. Real Madrid impassed on Toni Kroos. At this point, can we sign anyone? Half the players, I guarantee, like more than half the players we just offered for want nothing to do with us. Verratti, welcome to the team, our newest signing. Bruh, Timo Werner's gone too. Can we do anything right? Can we do anything right? Look at all these players who don't want to sign with us now. All right, well, at least Kimmich, Pogba, Koulibaly, and Verratti were brought in, which brings the grand total up to £1,574,300,000. Okay, and I think, yeah, now we can reoffer for a few of these players, and I won't make the same mistake that I made again. Don't offer higher than anything, you know? If they want to go that high, they go that high, but chances are they won't. And we'll start the offer a little bit higher as well for a lot of these players. So again, just to make sure you guys see that I'm not cheating, we're going to up the offer. And all of these guys wouldn't accept, like, they need to be high. They need to be high or they're not accepting at least the ultimatum. This offer right here, the don't go higher then, is if they want to keep going higher, we'll go higher. Casemiro start at 87. And Conte, we will do the same. And I'm going to do the same for all these other players. You'll see right here, Kroos, Sancho, Werner. I just kind of have to wait until these things re-expire or come back up so that we can offer for them. Okay, now this is more like it. All of the players that we just offered for have accepted. Conte, Aguero, Firmino, Casemiro. This just looks amazing. Look at all the green check marks. Oh my gosh. And with those new signings, check this out. Look how close we are to that 2 billion mark. $1,939,900,000 is what we are set at. We're so close to 2 billion. Before we get into the next batch of signings, I feel like it's only right to see what this team looks like with all the signings. These are all of them we've made. This is the original team right here, and here is the reserves with all the signings we've made. Oh my God, this is scary. This is a scary set of reserve players. I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe we don't even start these guys. We stick with this starting 11 all season long. Before we switch any of them around, though, I do want to get into this final batch of signings, what should be the final batch. Look at all these players. I honestly don't think we have enough room to sign all of them, but I'm going to offer for all of them, and I'm going to try to get as many as possible until the squad sheet runs out. So back to our normal ritual. Delegate to buy you. And I'm gonna spare you with this. I'm gonna do this for pretty much every single player just to make sure we get them. I don't want anyone walking out this time. All right, this has taken so much longer than expected. Going through each player, offering. Being a manager with a lot of money, man, is a lot harder than it looks. It's very hard having unlimited money. All the clicks you have to make with your fingers to offer the contracts. That should be good though. Hopefully all these guys say yes. If so, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 players. We may be able to sign actually a few more after that. I can't remember how many total we have on our team right now. Oh my God, this has been just insane. I think we've signed every single one of those players that I just showed you. Yes, Sancho in. Oh my God, just look at this. Look at all these players. Holy crap. Oh my God, this is ridiculous, man. I think we still have a few more left to go. I don't think we've filled the 52 squad sheet. And I don't think you're going to believe this number that we're at because it is incredibly massive. $2,981,200,000. Since the last update, we have spent over $1 billion on players. What even is that? Oh, wait, I'm noticing something here, and we may have a violation of the rules. I think I accidentally put in a offer too big for Karim Benzema. What was supposed to be a starting offer of $45 million turned into a starting offer of $145 million. So I think it's only fair if we deduct $100 million off of what we should have for Benzema. So we are actually, for the first time, going to go down in players bought just because we broke the rules. So instead, we are going to be at $2,881,200,000. I feel like that's only fair to kind of relegate ourselves like that. And now, so even with all of these players bought, all of these players, yes, all of them, we still have room for 4 more players in the team. And that is perfect because we are just shy of 3 billion. So that's our goal. Get the 3 billion worth of players bought, and then we're good. Then we're in the clear. So here are the final players we're going for. I know this is 5 and we can only sign 4, but I'm just making sure. I just want to make sure 52 is the max. So we're actually going to cut it close here. It is transfer window deadline day, and we have to simulate this game. I don't want to switch the starting 11 though, and I don't want to sim past the game through the calendar. Because I have to switch the starting 11 or else we're going to lose miserably with this starting 11. Okay, so let's see how this works. We accept Varane. We accept Saul. We accept Busquets. We reach the maximum squad size. We're done. We can't sign Immobile. We can't sign Busquets. We've done it. We've signed every single one of these players. Oh my God. I don't think I've ever seen this many players signed before in a single career mode, ever. So boys, are you ready for it? I don't think you are. The final number of the amount of players that we have signed during this career mode. Literally on this screen, the number is so big that it doesn't even show up. It shows as a negative number. It shows we spent negative 1,109,567,296 pounds. Negative. That's how much we've spent. It just doesn't even show up. So to make sure I didn't overpay for any players besides Benzema, which we've already taken that extra money off. Yeah, I just completely messed up there. We're only counting that one as 45 million. Down, 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 down. Oh my God. Yeah, just to make sure you guys see, we did it legitimately. One player that I didn't even try to sign was Mbappe. Probably should have done that, right? Why did I not try to sign Mbappe? That might be my only mistake of this episode, and the only way we could have signed a bit more. I just completely forgot about him. Wow, that's a big mistake on my part, but the final number, either way, is right here. 3,139,800,000 pounds. I think we've safely done it, broken the world record for the most money ever spent in FIFA career mode. That is just a massive number. So this was the only thing left to do, and it was to simulate the season. Could you imagine? Imagine this team loses a game. No, it shouldn't happen. If they lose a single game, there is something wrong with FIFA, because we literally have every single expensive player, minus the ones that they wouldn't sell to us, and Kylian Mbappe, because I'm just an idiot and forgot to sign him. Here's the Premier League. Oh my God. They lost 2 and drew 5? How unrealistic is this? Okay, they won the FA Cup, Carabao Cup. They won the Carabao Cup. I'm still shocked they lost 2 games. I don't think I put them in the Champions League, so there's nothing to see there. That is going to do it, boys. We have officially ended things off, and we have finished by signing, just the entire world at this point. I appreciate you guys watching today's video. This was a ton of fun to make, and I want to do more experiments like this. This one was fun. This one was very fun. Guys, feel free to tweet me, DM me on Instagram, whatever. If you can beat me, let me know, and I will do some sort of giveaway for you. So this is all you got to do. Send me proof, and you got it. I'll have to give you guys something away, but you got to beat the record that we just set in place. You got to do it legitimately. You got to show legitimate proof. Thank you guys for watching. With that being said, we'll catch you boys later. Peace.